What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with another World of Breakers Season 3 video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about another issue pertaining this season. But honestly, it's just been an issue that's been in the game pretty much since Season 2, since they got rid of Raider-only queue, and they got rid of Raider with Friends. If you guys don't know what I mean, basically, at the launch of Season 2, we had 3 options to queue up. There was the Flex queue, which is very similar to how the system worked previously. We have Survivor queue, and of course, all the way on the right, we have Raider queue, which still does not work, by the way. This is something that they implemented at the very beginning of Season 2, and apparently they've been working on ever since, so I don't know what the holdup is there. It's a little concerning considering the fact that we had a PTS last week or a week and a half ago, and they took the data from that and put in changes to Ginyu within a week time. So the fact that they weren't able to fix Raider queue is a little concerning, and maybe a tell sign that they might not be fixing it. It might be doing something else. But basically, what is the issue that I want to talk about to you guys today? It's feeding. So the reason why we have feeding and the reason why we experience feeding in the game. Well, actually, first, let me show you guys what feeding looks like. I'm going to show you some footage of me experiencing it as the Raider, and I'm going to show some footage of my boy Blazing God experiencing it as a Survivor. So give me 1 second, I'll pull up the footage. All right, so I have some footage here. The most notorious way of feeding in the game, most notorious way of feeding in the game is downing yourself and immediately resing yourself and getting down again. Doing this will completely remove you from the match. And the reason why players do this is so they can be Raider as fast as possible. So here's some other examples. So we have another player, Jabbery. I hope it's not Jabbery. Jabbery? No, surely not. Yeah, Jabbery resed himself and downed himself again, so he could get Raider faster. So that's shame on you, Jabbery. He's actually a viewer of mine. Shame on you, bro. And then we have it on the Raider side. So yeah, the same thing happened to me. Someone just pulls up with a flying Nimbus, and they just basically want to get killed here. And then we have one more clip to share. Oh yeah, Chi-Chi. If you guys have played on PlayStation, you've probably seen this Chi-Chi person. They are a notorious feeder. I've run into them a bunch of times. Just keep doing that. Yeah, Chi-Chi, they'll down themselves, immediately rest themselves, and then they'll be executed from the match. So the reason why players do this, I'll get into in one moment. So the reason why players do this is because there is no Raider queue system in the game. And also, if you don't know, I mean, this is going to be running out in some time. But we're also in a double experience period in the game right now. It's literally going to end probably when this video goes live. So you're able to get double experience for your Raider and for your Survivor. But with Ginyu being the new Raider out, I imagine everybody wants to play Ginyu as fast as possible to get the new skins, to get the skill points for the character to level them up. But the reason why people are intentionally downing themselves in their matches is so they can increase their Raider priority. If you guys know how it works, you actually have to complete a match to increase your priority. You can't just queue up DC, close the app to increase your priority. No. How it has to work is that you either have to complete the match traditionally, where you play it out, win or lose, your priority goes up. But also people have found a loophole where they can just kill themselves, where they just go up to the Raider, just throw their lives away, intentionally feed to the Raider. And the way they do this is because of this Head Start item. So there's a Head Start item in the game called Head Start Senzu. So this, if you guys don't know how the Senzus work, it allows you to res yourself, right? So before the Raider executes them the first time, if you guys don't know how the res system works, if you are resed even before the Raider executes you, you can't, if you were executed after you're resed, basically, you will die. So say I get down, the Raider, he screws off, he flies over to another area. If I res myself and the Raider downs me again and executes me, I am dead. You cannot be revived after you are already resed and you're executed. So that's how people are actually taking advantage of the priority system. They're intentionally downing themselves, screwing over their teams, and getting their priority up as high as they can and as fast as they can. That way they can play. Ginyu. So how do the Dragon Ball The Breakers development team actually fix this issue? Well, there's one of two ways they could fix it. One, they finally fix the Raider queue. Or they make the queue system back to what it was. If you guys want to know how the raid system or the queue system used to work. Basically, it works how it does in practice mode. Once it loads up, I'll continue. So, back in the day, in Season 1 of Dragon Ball The Breakers, you could have a lobby here, you would show your room key, and you could choose the desired role that you would want to play. You fill up 8 people, and then you play the match with that group. And you could even, like, tell your party, like, listen, guys, I want to play the Raider this game. You could switch to your priority, have it Raider, have the rest of your lobby switch as Survivor, and you would be guaranteed to play the Raider every single match as long as everybody has Survivor selected. And if you were in between, you could have like neutral. If everybody picked Raider, then it would just kind of be randomized. But that's the one way that the team could solve this, because why would you feed if you could just ask your friends, like, hey, listen, I want to be Raider, just let me be Raider, and then you could do it that way. Or just the Raider queue actually working, right? So if the Raider queue would work, then that means people could just specifically queue up as Raider, and they would not need to come into their flex games and feed. I also experienced this in one of my Raider games, and this is how I handled it. I just moved my camera over because it might be a little confusing why there's a double of me right now. But give me one sec here. We'll get this going. So I was just playing Goldo, and you'll see this dude just pops up on me with his flying Nimbus.
This guy's feeding?
And I wasn't really sure if he was feeding at first.
I'll take it, bro, honestly.
And I get the execution off on him. But I think he does res himself later.
Does it?
And he comes to me again. Like, as soon as he gets rezzed, he comes to me again. If I encounter a feeder, normally I'll just get the one execution off on them. Or I'll just avoid them. But yeah, he gets rezzed. The team does res him here. I'm trying to get to the point of which that happens. Some shit. Yeah, he does get rezzed. Give me one sec.
What else?
Okay, yeah, so I'm taking out a civilian here, right? This guy runs into the cave. And I accidentally take him out. I accidentally take him out. So what I decide to do is I just leave him. I don't execute it because I want to force him to play the game, bro. Because it's not fair to the rest of this team actually trying to win the match. Listen, I understand. And I do get why people feed, because there is no Raider queue. You can't play Raider with friends. So if you want to play Raider fast, this is unfortunately the best way to do it. To equip a Senzu on your person, run into the Raider, down yourself, and then res yourself, and then allow the Raider to kill you, because you'll increase your Raider priority within minutes, as opposed to pulling out matches and then have to wait like 10, 15 matches, an hour or even more to, you know, get into your games. But yeah, no, basically I just forced him to play this game here, and I just tried to avoid him as much as I can. And he was forced to play the match. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below how you think they could solve feeding. I mean, I think a good way to do it is literally just fix the Raider queue or allow us to play Raider with friends again. But if you do play Raiders with friends again, I do think people will still feed. I think the only way to actually fix this issue is to enact Raider queue. Just because that is the reason why people are killing themselves in the first place, is because they're killing themselves for the priority, to increase their priority, right? So, I mean, if you guys run into feeders, you know, it's up to your discretion how you want to handle them. I feel like, you know, to be fair, you're playing Raider, you want to enjoy your Raider match. You could down them the first time, but I would not down them again, just to force them to play, bro. Like, don't let them win. Don't let them eat their cake and have it too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is just... Also, people are DCing on me here before I can get the execution on him. So this guy DC'd, allowed me not to get the evolution power, which was also pretty scummy. I might make a separate video on that. But that's pretty much the video, guys. I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people have been experiencing this recently, and everybody was asking me to make a video on it just to bring it to everyone's attention. If you see feeders, report them. I mean, unfortunately, people aren't really getting banned with the report feature. I really hope they do ban these people, or just like give them some sort of penalty, something, just because people are just going to keep doing it, because there's no reason not to be honest with you, because I mean, you are screwing over your team, but there's no punishment for it, so they can do it and just get away with it. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below how you think the devs should handle feeding, how much you have experienced feeding. I've experienced it every play session. Basically, every session I've sat down to stream this game, record this game, or I just played it in my free time for fun. I have experienced feeding. I don't know if it's because it's the double XP, people trying to level up the Ginyu Force as fast as possible, but I'm experiencing it like every other game. It's getting ridiculous, but it is what it is, boys. But again, like the video if you enjoyed, comment down below your experiences with feeding. Sub to the channel for more discussions like these, analysis videos, showcases, updates, leaks, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys. Take care.